Hey guys, today we're doing something a little bit different. I am going over 3 communities here in Winter Haven in the 33884 area, and we're going to talk about it. I'm going to show you what kind of change has been going on, and one of them is brand new. I'm going to get right into it. Let's jump on the screen. I'm going to show you where they are and run a whole bunch of footage of where they are, what they have going on, and some different options for you. So check it out.
Okay guys, I'm at stop number 2 today, Peach Crossing. This is by LGI Homes, and it is on Eagle Lake and Eloise Loop Road that takes you right out, easy access to Legoland, everything 33884 has to offer, what you're looking for. This is gonna be a smaller community. Let me get you spun around in here. Stopped in today. They have, their info center is open, but their floor plan, their model plans are not ready. So I don't have anything to show you. I don't even have pricing. If there is pricing when I edit this and get it ready for you, I will throw it on there. But if you want to stay informed on this, hit the link down below about the newsletter and I will get you updated as this comes along. But as you can see here, I'm gonna run some drone footage. This is a smaller community. So I'm going to guess that there is no CDD here, or if there is a CDD, is going to be very little because it doesn't look like there's room for amenities out here. So thinking this is going to be a HOA, no CDD, but we'll see. So I'm going to get back in the truck. I will see.
All right, let's have a look at the map here. The first one I'm going to go over is brand new. I don't even have pricing on it yet. It is Peach Crossings. It is right here at Eagle Lake Loop Road and Eloise Loop, where it kind of switches. This is right in the middle of basically all three that we're going to talk about. Right up here we have Harmony that I'm probably going to get to last. I'm going to go over its lake access and all that. And right down here is VillaMar, something they've been working on since 2018, and they are getting into the phases over here. And I'm gonna go over a couple of my favorite lots and favorite areas in here that you might want to look out for. First off, we are going to start here at Peach Crossing. Peach Crossing, like I said, brand new. I don't even have the information on it yet. There are 4 floor plans out there. They are named after 4 of the lakes: Spring, Summit, Winterset, and Eloise. And they're ranging from, looks like a 3.2, they have a 4.2, and a 5.3. So the smallest one out there is going to be 1,300 square feet. The largest is 2,200 square feet. And again, I have no idea on the pricing. They have not announced it yet. I stopped by out there today, and there is nothing here for price. So they haven't made up their minds or whatever, but they have a handful that are already being built. There is not a lot here, and I will say, one thing you want to be mindful of is the rail line that is right back here behind White Elephant Loop. That is an active CSX and Amtrak used rail line, so there is going to be train noise. So if you're sensitive to that, keep that in mind, because you can see here right at the back side of VillaMar is where the actual train yard is. A lot of people like that noise, a lot of people don't. So make that decision yourself. I am just bringing you the options and letting you know what is there, because that actually borders all 3. It even comes up here into Harmony, where they are redoing this road. They have kind of closed down West Lake Eloise Drive and are now using this big sweeping turn to make this a lot safer, because that used to be like almost a hard 90 bank turn that it was surprised there weren't more wrecks there, to be completely honest. So yeah, done talking about that. We are going to cruise over here to VillaMar, and where they are getting the construction going now is back in here, and they are working their way over here and around Terra Nova. There's not really going to be much up here, but they are putting in infrastructure here, and they have started working back here. I'm going to show you a little bit of footage from back in here. This is, I think, if you're looking to be kind of in a buffer zone away from some other houses and have a smaller neighborhood, but you want the amenities of that big neighborhood of VillaMar, this little square right here, this little loop, is going to be a big deal for you because it's covered by all this preserve land.
I wanted to come back here. This is my favorite little part of VillaMar. Give you a little pan around back here, because you're going to not have anybody behind you for basically this whole area out here. The neighborhood does come in and go back that way, but out here, this is all preserve back behind these homes out here. So this is going to be a nice, peaceful little part of this neighborhood, and it's back in a cul-de-sac. So there is, this is the end of the neighborhood. It's not going to go anywhere else back in here. So when you're back in here, it kind of feels like you're out in the middle of nowhere, but you're still here in VillaMar. So I am wrapping up this outside tour. I'm gonna run back. I'm gonna show you where these neighborhoods are on the map and kind of go over, pros and cons of living here. So see you in the office in 1 second.
That backs up to these houses, so it's not going to be like back in here where there's just houses, and you can't get away from any neighbors or anything like that. So these are the prime lots. So if you're interested in something like that, give us a call, 863-333-5053. The team here would be happy to help you figure out which lot is a good lot. And I talk about that a little bit more in the Harmony clip that's coming up here in a little bit. So, hang out for that. And what we're going over, where you want to be and all the stuff you should be mindful of. And going on through here, we're going to skip over here to Harmony. And this is probably the one I am most excited about. It's D.R. Horton, Casa Fresca currently. And this is phase 1 back here. They're done there. They're working on phase 2, putting in the infrastructure in phase 3. And then over here along the western shore of Lake Eloise is going to be an amenity center with even restaurants and some shopping. There's going to be a boat dock, a boat ramp. There is a pool. It's going to be a huge, huge center. This is going to be a really cool thing on Lake Eloise over here for all of the Lake Eloise residents. And it's on the chain. So this is one of the biggest and probably the only new community on the chain that gives you that chain of lake access where you can get out to Lake Winterset or, go, even if you want to go north, you can get up here past Lake Cannon, Lake Jesse, Lake Hartridge, over into the north chain. But you can get all the way up here from by the Winter Haven Airport all the way to Lake Winterset, Little Lake Winterset, by boat, just getting under some bridges and canals. We'll have a video on that coming up soon. I just have to get out of the boat and spend a day and make that video for you guys so you can have a better idea of what the chain of lakes is, because a lot of you guys are interested in living on something like that. So we'll go over that. All right, guys, we're doing a tour of D.R. Horton's Lakeside. This one here is a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 2-car garage here in Harmony at Lake Eloise. And I do love this one because it does have this nice front patio. Let me actually jump out here and show you the whole front of this house. They've got a little front patio. This one, as you can see here, 2,077 square feet. Let's come in here and have a look. So this one, come right in. There is 2 bedrooms up here in the front. This one's set up as a nursery. Looks like a good size for an office. This one is a little bit narrow. But the reason I'm bringing you back out here to Harmony is there has been some upgrades to what D.R. Horton is doing out here. They have heard you guys talking about some of the stuff they'd like you to fix, or that you would like them to fix, and they have it going. So here, this one would obviously be with a shower. This is set up ADA compliant because it is the model. So it would look like this. There would be the tub here. This would be, the toilet would be shifted over this way, so it would be a different little layout. And then up here we have the 2nd bedroom. This one does have that door too. I'm not a fan of the bifolds. You guys probably know, you've seen all my videos. I'd much rather have this door type thing here. I know it takes a little bit more room out of the bedroom when you're opening and closing it, but it's not always falling off the track. They're not always broken. So pretty cool that they're doing that. They also have the luxury vinyl plank all throughout here now. All throughout the living areas in the master, not the other bedrooms. So you can see here, there's carpet in these other bedrooms, like this open plan with a nice sized island here. And these appliances are included. They are now doing the cabinets over the refrigerator. They weren't doing that before. So some changes there. Washer dryer, you can see here in the middle, those are also included. These are vented out. The microwaves, instead of just blowing out here, that goes outside. Most all the builders are doing that these days, and they are undermount sinks now. And this would lead you out to the garage. You can see here, laundry room in the house. And sorry, those bulbs are, the LED bulbs are interfering with the camera. And the air handlers in here, easy access. And I like that they have the overflow sensor down here, so that will shut off and not flood the house if the drain ain't cleaned out. And coming over here, these are set up as offices, but this is going to be bedroom number 3. Same thing there. They've got the door to the closet. The second bathroom. And one thing I don't like about this is these, what is that, fiberglass plastic shells. They're just not my favorite. You can't change that here. Everything that you see here is how these homes come. There's no design center. Nothing can be changed. If you want to change colors of the kitchen or the cabinets or anything like that, you have to pick a different house, a different lot. You can see here another closet. And we'll come back around here, give you another little pan through of the living area. Oops, sorry, we're looking a little bit high. And let's get you out back here. And I really like this trussed-in lanai back here. So it'd be super easy to screen this in. And depending on which lot you get, this is something I don't talk about a lot unless you call me, but you need some input on your lots. Like this one is gonna sell better because you have the water back here. So no homes behind you. So it's really important that you pick out a good lot. So give me a call. Let's talk about your lots when you're buying out here in VillaMar or Harmony, any community really. Give me a shout. Let's go over the options, because if you're buying, you know, something like these over here, they are a little bit cheaper now, but I'm talking resale. Down the road, these, there's nothing different about them. So when you go to sell this to upgrade or downsize or whatever the case may be, that's very important to have a good lot that's going to make your home stand out when you go to resell it. I know you're thinking about buying this one. Ben, why are you talking about resale later? I'm just looking out for you guys. So let's get back inside here and go back through and check out the master bedroom. Nice views out to the pond. There's some ducks out there right now. It's a beautiful day. 71, high of 76, and just a lovely day here in Central Florida. Dual sink vanity. And then again, one of the downsides is you got to rip this out and put tile in here if you want to have a nicer shower in any of the bathrooms in here. So they are doing that in these just to keep your affordability. Ooh, that closet goes way back in there. I didn't see that when I came in and previewed this. So really good size master closet in here. You've got an attic access here. A water closet. Yeah, so if you want to do something different in here, you would have to rip that out. They just do that because these are super easy to put in and it's much more affordable. This home, as you see it, minus the furniture, this is going to be just under $360, which for a 5-bathroom, I did that backwards again, 5-bedroom, 3-bath house. I feel like that's a really good deal. And we're out here in Harmony. So this is not the lake that you're going to have access to. That's going to be Lake Eloise. I'll show you a little bit of that. As they get building through here, you can see it goes way out all the way to Legoland. So this is going to be a really cool waterfront community. But I'm going to get this wrapped up and we'll give you a tour of the next model here. This is the rear load. So the alley homes, these have the front door facing the street here. And then there is a garage is in the back here. So all of the garages are, you know, they're rear load, so everything's in the back here. But I'm gonna give you a tour here because I haven't done the D.R. Horton before because they have upgraded everything that they're doing here. So up here we have the front 2 bedrooms. This one's set up as an office. And again, just like the lakeside over there, they are getting rid of the bifold doors. They're really trying to step up their product in here. And because I know a lot of you guys were like, oh, I like it, but I don't like certain things. And they're starting to fix those certain things. One thing that they aren't doing is just the regular vent. This is what goes out, so you get airflow with the door closed. They put the jumper vent on the master bedroom only. The other ones are just this regular vent here. You can, kind of see how you can just see through there, but that allows the air conditioner, when it's pulling air in here, it allows that air to come out and be recirculated throughout the house. So anyway, not really getting into a whole bunch of structural stuff here, but I'm kind of just pointing out the differences on stuff that you need to know between all these builders, because there is a lot of differences and some options for you to consider. So you can see here, as compared to that other one, that just looks a whole lot nicer, in my opinion. Maybe you like that. I'm not telling you that it's terrible. It keeps the cost down. It just sounds plasticky. This, the tile in here, I like the tile a lot better. Maybe not the shiny white, but that's what they're doing. So that's what you get. And guys, if I haven't introduced myself to you, my name is Ben DeHaven. I am a local real estate agent here doing these video tours and community tours all over Central Florida. If you're thinking about making the move here, hit the calendar link down below and let's schedule time to talk about your move here to Central Florida. Get back on with the tour here. I should have done that here, not in the bathroom. So yeah, I'm Ben. I'm here to help you guys make your move to Central Florida. Right here is your air handler closet. And I like that they have the slatted doors here instead of having a big ugly vent somewhere. Just the little stuff that they're starting to change. This is the type of jumper vent that I'm talking about that pulls the air out of the other bedroom. So that comes out of the master. That's the master jumper vent. There's another one in there, so that pulls that air through there, and there's not just a regular little vent right here like on those other bedrooms. So we'll come in here, nice size master. And then the other thing with these rear load homes is they're on much narrower lots, so these are more affordable than the other. These are on, I think these are 40-foot lots. Here, no water closet. I mean, there could have been a door there, but there's not quite enough room. And in here, same thing, just the regular fiberglass or whatever that is, but they do have the tile on here. So something that maybe they're starting to do. You have a walk-in closet here. Dual sink vanity, pretty fake orchids. And these light switches, I probably told you about these light switches, but these are light switches that you can change without having to do anything. There's a little tab you pull and they disconnect. So you can put a dimmer on here or a smart switch without having to get an electrician involved. This cover just pops up and there's a little cartridge that pulls out so you don't shock yourself, and you can replace those with a smart switch like this one here instead of just the toggle switch. So a couple options you can do, like a motion sensor. There's all sorts of stuff. Like this nice big island. Looks like they have seating for 4, but you can probably fit 5 in here. They're doing just like in the other model, they have the cabinets over the refrigerator, where before they weren't doing that. Undermount sink. This goes out to the garage. Nice and dark. And this is not how they come, but I've never seen a carpeted garage before. We're seeing it together. So this is the superintendent's office for construction stuff. See, they've got a mini split in here, so they're moving his desk in here from the other model that they are just now closing down. Back to the kitchen real quick. You've got a nice sized pantry here. LED lights all throughout. And then back here, another little covered patio, and then your garage. So all the garages face out here, and I'm assuming that that other one will be the same thing. Garage is facing this way, with the front of the house is facing the new road over here that they just put in. I'll run some footage of that. So yeah, this is
This is what's been going on out here in Harmony at Lake Eloise. Getting farther along, closer and closer to where that lakefront amenity center is going to be. It's going to be spectacular. I'll run some footage of that here, but I'm going to run on and we'll see you in the office in just a minute to show you where all these are and go over everything with you. But I am going to show you now where this is in the state of Florida. So we are in Central Florida. This is going to be right here. This star is my office, but we are located right here. This is easy to get over to Lakeland if you want to go to some shopping over there. There's more entertainment and some stuff like that. You can also hop on 27, run up here to Posner Park. I just did a walking tour up there to show you guys what Posner Park is and where that is. So you would have to come up 27 to get to I-4 here, or if you were going to go to Tampa, you would come up and get on the Polk Parkway and run over to I-4 that way. Would be the way I would do it. There's other options, but that's how I would go. A lot of different options, but as you can see here, we are basically in the middle of the state. You can see where the traffic problems already are. I talk about that a lot on these channels, but you are inland, no hurricane evacuation zone here. So everybody on the coast, when there's a hurricane on the coast, they typically come in the middle of the state or get out of the state completely. But this is where you are. So just to give you kind of an idea of where this is located on the map, so you can make an informed decision of where you need to be for work and what you want to do for play and stuff like that. So if you're interested in making the move here, let us know. All my contact information is down in the description. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next week.